What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Syndicate, where you know data meets dollars. God bless you all. Thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. Stop everything for a second and just hit the like button. God bless you all. Thank you again for coming back to watch another video. Where we want to go? First, I want to say thank you to everybody for saying, get well. I am feeling better. Thank you for all your ideas on how to get better and how to get over the common cold. I am feeling much better today than I did yesterday or the day before. So, thank you for your prayers and your well wishes. I sincerely appreciate that. Let's start there. Um, Secondly, the NBA model is live. It's generally live before noon every day. So if you want to access the NBA model, it is available. And thank you for whoever just purchased the model. I sincerely appreciate that. Um, Let me turn this down. Thank you. Uh, so I do appreciate that. What else? Sorry, I got sidetracked. The NBA model is live, so you can get on top of that. NHL, the link, just hit the link. You can purchase the model for $12 with the odds. The rosters the rosters are set now to match the available odds. So if the odds are available, then we produce projections. If the odds are not available, then we won't have projections for those players. So when I run the model early, a lot of the late games like 9:30, 10 o'clock won't have all the odds posted. So I'll always rerun it midday to actually, try to scoop up any odds that we miss for certain players. So it's generally up to date. It's probably about 4 to 8 hours behind, but the odds are available. They're there. You can use them to your advantage. The NHL model. I said the next time I post a video, which is now, would be available publicly. Right now, I'm still working on some things with the model. You'll see that as we go through the model today, and hopefully, everything works out. It'll be public. I mean, it's only about a month left in the NHL season anyway, but we'll try to make that public for you. It will be $12 to access it, and it won't look like this, but you'll have full control over the model, and you can take your time with making your decisions instead of watching this video. Okay, or watching the video and purchasing the model, however you want to do it. But anyway, let's go over the matchup. We got 8 games. We're going to make this quick, fast, and in a hurry. Get you guys in, get you guys out, get you guys betting. We got the Rangers. All right, we're taking the Rangers here. We're taking Philly here. We're taking Buffalo here. We're going to skip this one, but I'm leaning towards Florida. Nashville and Boston. I think we're going to take Nashville in this one. Tampa Bay and Winnipeg. I don't. This is a toss-up game. Let me see what it says at the back end. Toss-up. Gotta say it. Coin flip. Yeah. This is a toss-up. I really don't know who's going to win this game. It's a coin flip. I would stay away from it. But if I had to choose a side, I just wouldn't take a side. I wouldn't take a side. I just wouldn't. If you're building a parlay, then build a parlay with them both. Build one with and build one without, or just completely exclude them. Me personally, I'll probably run a parlay with either team, just to try to smack something. Calgary and Ottawa, give me Ottawa in that one, and the Islanders, give me the Islanders in that one. Goalies, we do have the goalies' names in here. I'm not sure if these are the starting goalies for tonight, but if they are, then I'm the shit. Just say it. Just show me some love. Be like, bro, I don't know how you did it, but it's hard as hell to predict starting goalies, bro. But if it is, it is. If it's happening, it's happening. And if I did it, I did it. So, I'm busting my ass over here. Trust me, guys. And shout out to everybody who be donating, man. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. And some of you guys donate without even getting the model, and I appreciate that, man. Sincerely, it really motivates me, man. It makes me want to come back and keep supporting and keep posting videos and trying to pad y'all pockets, man. So anyway, here's the starting goalies right here. Per the model, here's the starting goalies. I be cold my ass off, y'all. And I didn't want the goalie. I didn't want the names there anymore. I wanted the goalie names, and there they are. So here we are. Here we have them. If any of these goalies are starting tonight, I haven't checked, but if any of these goalies are starting tonight, man, I am him. I'm him, and I don't know where I get this shit from, but I'm him. All right, let's keep going. I just got a gift for this shit. I don't know, man, but I got them in there. The reason I'm saying that is because I run the model and I don't really go through it like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's keep going, man. Goalies, skater. All right, so this is the saves. I wanted to point this out too. You see 28.4 saves. All right, Igor is going to have 28 saves, right? He's gonna have the most saves of the night, right? Igor's gonna have a hell of a lot of saving to do. So with Igor having 28 saves listed, okay, with Igor having 28 saves listed, then what we need to do here with Igor is, oh man, we need to take Toronto guys for shots on goal because he's gonna have a lot of saves. So somebody on Toronto is gonna be, they're gonna be available to get some shots on goal. Skaters, of course, y'all know this is the full skater board. First goal logic. Here's the first goal. If you don't know now, you know. It's in order. So let's see. Scrolling up. So it's in order. So it's from the top to the bottom. So as you see here, here's the Rangers. Here's Toronto. Here's the Rangers. So it's all married up. So that's that one matchup. Okay. So I'm gonna just scroll down so you guys can see the entire matchups. Let's pause the video so you can see. Also, I have it in the prop dashboard. So in the prop dashboard, you'll be able to see this as well. So it shouldn't be too difficult. But you can pause the video here, find a value that you want to take, and go with it. It's more games, so let me scroll down, make sure I get them all for you. You can pause the video at any point just to see the names and what's going on. I'll scroll back up this way as well so you can see everything. You can just pause the video when you see that matchup come up, like Tampa Bay and Winnipeg, like Boston and Nashville. See, you can just pause it between those matchups, see what values you want to take, and then freaking go with it. Back up to the top. All right, so that's that. Going over to Synergy. Of course, this is the team Synergies here. Goalie skater correlation. This is important. Everything lines up. We want the Rangers. We want Philly. Utah got some good goalies though. Don't get it twisted. Utah got some goalies. Got a better scalar correlation with their goalie. But Philly gonna do their thing. They right there. They right there. Of course, Buffalo is gonna smack the shit out of Pitt tonight, and that's just how it's looking, man. Y'all know it. Y'all know how it go. I'll scroll down for everybody who wanna see it. The Islanders is gonna smack the shit out of the Kings, and also with this right here, you can look at it and be like, okay, the Islanders is gonna get some more goals. You just gotta play it like you. Come on, obviously y'all know how to do this. Prop dashboard. All right, so this is the top. I switched it because I'm going public here soon. So I want to give y'all more value when I go public. But here's the top 25. And I'm going to scroll down here. Here's your top 25. I'm going to try to stay under 10 minutes here, guys. So here's your top 25 prop line. Okay, so here's the goal projections. Here's your top 25 guys to get a goal. All right, top 25 to get a goal. I'll scroll down some more. Shots on goal. Here's your top 25 shots on goals. All right, I'm going to explain the NAN to you in a minute. I'm going to explain that NAN to you in a minute. All right, but here's the shots on goal projections right here. Here's the name. All right, here, I'll scroll this down for y'all a little more. Swoop it. All right, there you go. I'm going to explain that NAN to you in a minute. All right, here's your top 25 shots on goal. Scrolling down some more, we're going to break this NAN down for you. Point is the line. All right, so I'm ingesting the odds into the model at this time. It's very difficult to do so, so we're grabbing some and we're missing some, all right? But eventually we're going to have it all, obviously. But right now, that's why it's not public, because I don't have the odds. And if I don't have the odds on it, I don't want to make it public without the odds. That's just my professionalism issue that I deal with, trying to be perfect. But anyway, I want to give you more than what you pay for whenever I make this public. So anyway, here is the bet. Here's the line. These are current up-to-minute lines. Here is the point. So basically how you read this is points projected. We're projecting Mikhail to have 1.76 points. His line is 0.5. Taking his over is plus 115. The edge is 36.28. Bet it. Confidence is 90. Tier is elite. Simple. All right, scrolling down, and here is the top 25 for points. All right, here, I'll scroll back up so y'all can see that. You can pause the video at any point that you like. Scrolling down here, here's the top 25 assists. Here is your top 25 assists, guys, right here. Same logic. More prices with the assists, more odds we were able to grab with the assists. So when you see these bet flags and these edge percentages, that's real. All right, that's 100% real. Nothing about it is synthetic. All right, scrolling down before. And previously in the model, I had synthetic lines, so you didn't see the line, but I had it set at like minus 115, minus 110 for like assists would be. I set the average lines per prop, so that's why the model was still able to cook up some hot shit because the odds were already lined up with the average odds for the prop. well, for the market. Here's your first goal scorer. And this, I think, what I'm about to show you when I get down to anytime goal is what you guys are really going to like. So this is a new addition, and hopefully you guys like it. Let me share it with you. All right, scrolling down here. Here's your anytime goal score. Here's the anytime goal percentage. Here's their price. Here's the edge percentage. And here's the flag. All right. Here's your top 25 guys for anytime goal. It's the same as goals. All right. This one just has the odds into it. All right. This one has all the odds for anytime goal. We got all the odds for anytime goals, which is crazy, but not for points, assists, and blocks. We do have some odds for blocks, though, as you see here. Here's all the blocks, and here's the flags. When you see bet, guys, you can pretty much you can trust it at this point because the edge is the edge. That's their odds. That's their line. That's our projections. The edge is the edge. If they cover, they cover. If they don't, they don't. But that's the edge. Scrolling down here, y'all know what y'all call this: the bankroll builder, the money maker. Scrolling down here, here you guys go. All right, how you read it? These guys is capable of doing anything. Basically, these are your Renaissance men, man. They can do it all. They can get a goal, they can get a point, they can get assists, they can get shots on goal, they can get blocks, they can get power play points, they can get first goals, man. These guys can do it all. All right, but here is your ballers right here. Here's your centers, your wingers, centers and wingers, and Zach probably, and Zach Rowinski. I don't even know. He's just an all-star. But here is your play. All right, I think this is at 60. We're gonna bust this down to 72, and then once we bust it down to 72, then we're gonna bust it down to 80, and then we're gonna go ahead and walk on up out of here, guys. All right, so here's your 72 top plays. Don't mess with Avery, guys. I don't know what's up with him, man. He snuck in the back door or something. I don't know how he got in here. Well, if somebody scores with Avery, let me know. If you hit something with Avery, let me know. Just let me know he's legit, because I'm scared to play him. So if y'all want to play him, but I'm terrified to play him. I'm not playing him, but if you play him, he's something's gonna happen with him because he keeps showing up every damn day. Here's the 80 filter, guys, and here's your top boys for the night. All right, here's your top boys for the night. All right, guys, that is the NHL model. Happy betting. God bless you all. Shout out to everybody who donates. I do appreciate y'all donations. Even if some of y'all get the model and donate, some of y'all don't get the model and donate. I appreciate y'all, honestly. It gives me the motivation to keep producing this content for y'all. So God bless you and thank you. Shout out to everybody who sent me well wishes and blessings, man. I needed that. God bless you all. Happy betting, guys. Win some money. It's the Sports Syndicate. We out.